Here at the Masternodes, we are not making any claims as to income you may earn. Before entering any agreement, please use caution and seek the advice of a professional advisor, such as attorney or financial advisor.
Please ensure your own research is done before investing any money into the market.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Nestor Sanchez, my boy Ryan, and we are the Masternodes. We wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. This is our first podcast episode, and we'd love to hear from you guys. That's why we created it. And our thing is cryptocurrency education. Just so you guys know, we're dropping an episode every 2 weeks, and we also have live calls every week on our Instagram. And I'll let Ryan take it from there.
So, in order to start off today, we're going to be starting with shouting out our socials. We want to let you guys know we do post on Instagram, we do post on Facebook, we have a Twitter account, we have a YouTube account, a Spotify account, and an Apple Music account. For Apple Music and Spotify, our podcast, like Nestor said, will be posted every 2 weeks. Instagram account, we have daily updates on, crypto news, crypto advice, any crypto questions you guys may have. You guys could reach us through our socials. We also have a website. If you guys want to review our website, it's themasternodes.square.site. On there, you can find any of our Instagram feeds or any of our Instagram posts if you guys don't have Instagram. We also have some testimonials from customers on there. And we have an emailing list. If you guys want, if you guys could take the time out of your day, we would really appreciate it if you guys signed up for our email list. Our email list will be sending out weekly updates, market rundowns, events we may be having, and we might be throwing in some raffles or two. So when you guys are available and you guys have the time, we would really appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm just gonna talk about, why this organization was created. Like Ryan said, we're the Masternodes, and we're here to give education and opportunity to our community. That's what we're here to do. And most statistics tell us that minorities, they have trouble when it comes to obtaining financial freedom. And our goal is to get everybody there. So with that, we'll provide necessary resources, and we're going to be constantly uplifting you guys, making sure you guys know what's up, whether it comes to the market, whether it comes to your own personal lives. You guys can just hit us up at any time. And our goal is to make everybody rich, in a sense. Everybody has generational wealth, and that's what we're here to do.
Mhm. Definitely, definitely. And um, before we dive into any crypto content, today's podcast is really just going to be about who we are, where we're from, and why we're doing what we're doing.
Hmm.
Uh, so, who I am, I'm a student and a teacher. This is a quote and a saying I like going by a lot. What I mean by that is, as I've learned throughout the years, getting as much knowledge as I can in cryptocurrency, I feel like I'm at a point where I'm able to go to someone who's in the position I was at a couple years ago, be able to break the market down for them and help them develop a deep understanding in a shorter amount of time, so that way once they have a firm grasp of it, they're able to go out and let whoever else know that they feel might be interested in currency in cryptocurrency, what it really is about, how it works. And the whole I'm a student and a teacher saying really comes from me getting new questions from people that I teach, and also at the same time answering their questions that they have no idea how how any of this works. I'm able to learn more and more every day as I teach more people by getting questions that I may not have the answer to. Then that allows me to go out, it allows me to try to see and get the answers to that questions, or if not, find someone that has the answers and then refer that person to you know whoever is the expert in that field. And it's really allowed me to kind of branch out and meet a lot of new people. It's not so much about the money for me, it's about the sense of creating a community. and that's kind of who I am.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. My name's Nestor, and I've just been learning a lot these last few years, mostly about like finances and things of that nature. And I've had a few revelations, and it's a lot geared towards like greed and how businesses they might actually manipulate us and even take advantage of us, right? Because we might not know things, and they take advantage of that ignorance. And we're being manipulated, and I just wanted to let other people know what's happening, whether they want to continue making those decisions or not. That's totally up to them. And my goal is to just help families and help individuals learn how to save, invest, and ultimately become financially free. And like what Ryan was saying, about being a teacher and student, that really is a big thing because as I teach people, I grow as well. And as Ryan was saying, meeting other people and going in this industry and market, I've actually been able to grow a lot. And I want that same growth for other people. And I want us to just you know all be successful because there's enough for everybody. Yeah, that's um greed is not going to make you money. And that's why we're here to just share everything with you guys. And you guys have any questions, you guys have all our socials, to just let us know. And right
Yes.
now we're going to be talking about basically where we're from, and I'll give it to Ryan right now.
So where I'm from is a small town called Pacoima, California. Shout out to the Rodriguez and Prendez family. And I was born there, raised there. Uh, grew up around. That was really my community. I moved out of there now. I'm now living in Santa Clarita. I'm a security supervisor. That I help run the day-to-day operations. But I feel like where I'm from, I really wasn't presented with a lot of opportunity, specifically
Hmm.
financial opportunity. In high school, I was taught. Me and Nestor went to the same high school, and I think he can attest to this. We were kind of taught how to be a worker, not to be an owner.
Hmm.
And I didn't realize it until I left high school, and then I was like, I really sat down with myself one day, and I was just like, this is not it. I'm
Hmm.
not learning how to properly manage my personal finances while learning how to invest in my future. you know and it really took me until I started taking business classes in college, and I was able to see, how much of a worker I was being taught to be rather than a business owner.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, and so I was actually born in Bakersfield, California, and that's where I kind of grew up for a few years, and then I moved out here to Pacoima as well. Right now, I'm living around Silmar, and yeah, we went to the same school. Shout out to Lakeview. Um, Sadly, they did not teach us things we needed to know. Like their whole thing was, hey, go to college, get a degree, and you'll find a job that will make you money, and that's the way you'll become successful. And like you that can be true to an extent, but also I wanted something different. I wanted, like I said, freedom is what I'm looking for. And by that I mean I'm able to make money, not necessarily with having to work, right? So with normal jobs you have to go to work or else you don't get paid. I could be sleeping, and the market could be going up and I'm making money just like that. So I don't want to tie myself to my money, and I want to have my money working for me. And that was a big thing, right? Because in school we were taught, hey, you have to work for your money, you have to put in those hours. And that wasn't necessarily the case. I was looking at people who were bigger than me, right? Where people where I wanted to be at. And most of those people, they own businesses, they invest, and they have their money working for them. So um like I was kind of having these revelations of like, hey, if these are the most successful people, why aren't they teaching us how they got their success, right? So that was a big thing for me. at school that they didn't really teach us about being a business owner, about taxes, about write-offs, and like these things are kind of essential. And you know, if you learn these things, then you can now pass it on to your kids, and then their kids are gonna know it now. So that was a big thing too. It's not just generational wealth; it's gonna be generational knowledge. So whether my wealth is wiped out completely, I don't start from zero anymore. I now have experience to get on to that next level. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do, and we're gonna hop into like basically why are we doing this, and we kind of touched on that already. But yeah.
And I kind of feel that it wasn't our high school's fault. No shame to our high school. I actually learned a lot in
Yeah,
our
I
from our
agree.
high school, but at the same time, it just the way that their curriculum was set up.
Mhm.
They California's curriculum, or really their agenda, is, I feel personally, is like I said, to become a worker, to become a employee for someone. You know,
Mhm.
there's no how to be a business owner guide
Yeah.
in high school.
Sadly.
Or how to properly manage your money in high school. It's kind of like, you're free, you're able to go off and do whatever you want now
Mhm.
after high school, and it's just not. At one point or another, it just wasn't working for me.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I totally agree with that. And like, I've touched on like how I've learned about different things, and like I've taken a bunch of courses. I don't know if you guys heard of Robert Kiyosaki, but I took his real estate investing course. I've taken a trading course at Online Trading Academy, and these things really opened my eyes to, hey, this is what you were kind of missing out in school, and this is a different way of making money. And that led me to ultimately cryptocurrency, right? So like I was telling you, big banks, businesses, they take advantage of you. And what crypto does is it takes that power from them and gives it directly to you. So that's why we say, you have to get educated, because if you have all this power and you mess up, it's entirely kind of on you. But there's right ways to do things, there's wrong ways to do things, and our job is to teach you the right way to do things, and that's what we're here to do.
so
We're gonna
we're
hop into some testimonials, because we have been doing this for a while now, and we love to teach people just face to face, our friends, our family, our family's friends, and we're just gonna get into that right now.
So here at the Masternodes, we kind of pride ourselves on the testimonials and the people that we help,
Hmm.
because it really gives us a lot of satisfaction, to know that we were able to walk someone through the processes and all the questions that they might have had. Not knowing anything about cryptocurrency, because we were in their shoes at one point or another.
Hmm.
We had no knowledge, we had to figure everything out on our own, and we understand how helpful it is to have someone that you could talk to and get your direct questions answered, that has knowledge in whatever field it may be. And so we just wanted to let you guys know, uh, one of the testimonials that we recently received from a client of ours. Her name is Karen Chavez. She put, the masternodes help me understand what cryptocurrency is, how it works, and why it's important. They displayed a clear passion towards helping others and showed they were well aware about what cryptocurrency is. They are really nice and totally awesome, and can depend on them when someone needs them. Uh, you know, Honestly, even just reading it back, it really just makes me feel joy, because I'm able to do what I love, have this passion, and be able to, help others at the same time. Like,
Hmm.
it's kind of just a win-win for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same. Whenever I help people, it actually really changes lives. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room, and like I said, you no longer have to tie your time. to your money, and like how we were taught to do things. And it's really a new way of thinking, and it's ultimately very, like you were saying, it brings a smile to my face every time I help someone, because you know I knew how lost I was and how I was desperately wanting to make money. But the way I was looking at money was not the right way. And some people are very stingy, but that's not how the economy works. You put money out there and you're
Facts.
gonna receive money. But ultimately comes down to what and obviously if it's the right thing. So
So we
basically what we're
wanted.
gonna
Sorry, go ahead.
it's all good.
We're still
Basically,
trying to learn this podcast situation. It's very
yeah.
new for us, so we appreciate you guys for sitting through this far, to be honest. And we
Yeah.
also appreciate you guys for sitting through the mistakes that we may have. We're going to be making mistakes along the way. We're going to be, saying, oh, I didn't mean to say this along the way. In our lives, it's been pretty successful so far, but I don't I don't want to pull the trigger too early on that one.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for really sticking through this. You know, Basically what we're going to be going through in these podcasts is the basics of crypto. We're going to be
Mhm.
talking about how you can get started. We're going to be going over market information. We're going to be doing news or events. We're going to have interviews with other crypto users or specialists. We're also going to be doing market breakdowns. Getting into specific coins, getting the backbone and understanding of where they come from, why they work, and a couple other things that we have on our agenda. But that's pretty much the way these podcasts are kind of going to be run. If
Mhm.
you guys ever have any questions or you guys want to, come onto our show, just please let us know. We're always willing to, hear someone out or answer any questions that we can at any point in time.
Yeah, absolutely. And like what Ryan was saying, we're here to like help you guys, and we hope that one day you're here to help someone else, and that's gonna be what makes this market grow. That's gonna be what makes people grow, and we ultimately want everybody to succeed. Everybody eats. That's one of the big sayings that we say too. And you can hit us up on any of our socials. Like Ryan was saying, we have a YouTube, we have Instagram, Twitter. All these things are avenues for you guys to hit us up, let us know if you have any questions, or like he said, we're going to be bringing people on so that you guys can learn from not just us, but people who have been in the market longer, people who know more, because we're not geniuses just yet, but
Yeah.
we're going to be trying our best to grow ourselves and to ultimately grow everyone else. So yeah, get us a shout out, on there. And if you have any when we help you guys out, we would love to see those testimonials too. We're gonna be reading some out most likely every podcast. We might shout some out on the lives. So drop those socials too, so that everybody eats. That's the big thing.
Everybody munches. So make sure you guys tune in next podcast. On our next podcast, we're going to be going over how cryptocurrency, how it works, and why you need it. We'll be talking about what banks do and governments do with your money, and we'll also be going over how cryptocurrency combats, all these quote unquote secret actions or secret um, kind of money schemes that banks and governments go through, and how cryptocurrency combats it, especially
Yeah,
inflation. Inflation is a killer, a silent killer.
silent killer. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
inflation moves in silence.
Yeah.
So yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it, and we hope to see you next episode.
Yeah, guys, have a great day, have a great night, and make sure to choose kindness every time. Um, you know, one thing I want you guys to take away from this is, just go out of your way to make somebody's day. That's something that I try to live by, and I hope you guys will pass that on as well. And like we said, thank you for joining. We really appreciate the support, and tune in next time.
Mm, bless up. Thanks, guys.